I got made fun of by the internet once and was verified on Instagram by the end of it. It all started late one Friday night. I was rewatching videos that I had liked on Vimeo over the last couple of years when I stumbled upon this short documentary about the artist Oliver Jeffers. I had forgotten how much I loved this mini documentary, and I forgot how interesting his dipped paintings project was. For those of you who don't know about this project, let me break it down for you real quick. So Oliver Jeffers, who is this super talented artist, did this project where he would work really hard on these paintings and then in front of a small live audience, dip half of the painting into enamel paint, permanently obscuring half of the painting so that the audience in that room were the only people to ever fully experience that piece. Anyways, I decided the next day to make a very simple TikTok video talking about the Dipped Paintings project. Do you know about the Dipped Painting project by the artist Oliver Jeffers? And quickly, within an hour, it started showing signs of doing really well with the algorithm. First, my core audience saw it and was down with it, but then the wider internet started to see it, and they all seemed to take issue with one particular aspect of the video. The way in which I say this word.
So by the end of the night, the comments started to get super mean, especially because there's this whole side of the internet that thought I was intentionally mispronouncing the word in order to get people to interact with my videos, which I promise you, I'm not that type of creator.
For some reason, I tend to drop my G's when pronouncing words with ing at the end.
It's honestly something I've never been conscientious of until a couple years back when a family friend pointed it out to me at a party, and I low-key felt very embarrassed.
But hey, this just be the way I talk. Anyways, these comments hurt a lot to me because as a kid, I went to speech class because I couldn't pronounce a whole handful of words. And these mean comments made me feel pretty awful. So the next day, I made a video telling the internet how awful it made me feel, and tying it all back to my experience as a kid in speech class. This had unexpected results. A whole different side of the internet came to my defense and started to go super hard at the trolls in my comments. So hard that a bunch of people deleted their original comments and DM'd me to apologize.
No need to respond, but just wanted to say thank you for your post and thank you for being vulnerable in the face of criticism. I'm so sorry I added to that original noise. It was really kind.
So, of course, I followed this up with a third video about this whole saga, and that got the attention of someone at Business Insider. Next thing I know, I'm on a Zoom call with a reporter being interviewed about the experience, and a couple days later, there's this article about me online. Now, around this time, the video started to catch fire on Instagram as well. Back then, my main audience was on TikTok, but on Instagram, I had around 3,000 followers. This video alone would gain me 10,485 followers within a month. On the day my account hit 10,000 followers, I decided to request verification on Instagram.
So there are two different ways in which you can get verified on Instagram. One way, you can pay for it with meta verification. The second way is to submit 4 news articles that show that you are a person of note.
Before this whole painting saga, I had 3 articles about me that were pretty impressive, since I've never paid for press or paid for PR. 3 organic articles about wild things that have happened to me on the internet. I just needed one more good article to submit. And that Business Insider article was the perfect missing piece. I went to bed, and the very next morning I woke up and half asleep noticed that I had a blue check mark next to my name on Instagram.
Funny enough, looking back on it now, it's pretty wild that I got verified at 10,000 followers. Yeah, I feel like it's really hard to get verified, and I don't know, maybe someone at Instagram likes me or something. It's pretty cool.
And honestly, I think that blue check mark has definitely helped over the last couple of years. I mean, I had started that year with 3,000 followers on Instagram and ended the year with 120,000. And nowadays, Instagram is definitely my main social media platform, whereas my videos rarely hit on TikTok these days.
So to the people who left negative comments on my video, I honestly hold no ill will against you. I've learned over time that it's hard to see the nuance in the comment section, and if you ever have a video go viral, it's probably best to stop checking the comments after a day or so. Yeah, keep making art, keep spotlighting art that you love, keep trying to be a positive force in the world. Don't give in to the negativity. Be kind.